Welcome back to Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. With the Patriot League Championships for women's golf coming up this weekend in Annapolis, we've got sophomore Megan Kirkpatrick with us. Megan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm Megan, reigning Patriot League Rookie of the Year. Talk to me about your emotions as you head into the league championships coming up this weekend at your home course.
Yeah, there's definitely some big shoes to fill, not just for me, but for the whole team coming in with such a big win from last year. But I think that we're all just banking on our confidence. Having the tournament at home is going to be great. We're definitely going to have an advantage there, and we're just like all coming together for this one last tournament, and I think it's going to be great.
How did your stint at regionals last year help raise the ceiling for Navy women's golf going into this season?
Yeah, we did really well. Myself and the rest of the team all played really well. We were up there for the first couple rounds. Almost had a chance at going to nationals, which was super exciting. Playing with some of the best girls in the country. Number one amateur Kiara Romero was definitely intimidating, but it definitely was a great experience to see what everybody else is doing out there, and just gave us a lot of confidence of how good that we could actually be and how good that we're going to continue to get throughout the years.
I mean, the bright lights certainly weren't intimidating for you, Maggie. Last year, you shoot 12 over at NCAA regionals. What is it about the bright lights that gets the best out of you?
Yeah, I think it's just the relaxation. Like everything builds up to this moment. There's a lot of pressure to get to this point, but then you just get to relax and have fun and enjoy the postseason, which I think is the best part of golf, especially here at the academy.
Talking with Sue Lee yesterday, she says she has an affinity for the par threes at your home course. What is your favorite hole, and what do you really enjoy about the contours of the USNA course?
I don't know that I necessarily have one favorite hole, but I definitely love the entire course as a whole. The front is very different from the back nine. Definitely way more open, so you get that change of scenery as you make the turn, which I love about it. Coming down nine is great, and then just the last few holes always create such a challenge. That makes playing at our golf course so competitive, and definitely gives us the edge that we get to play it every single day and 1 foot in front of everybody else to start. So that's great.
Your coach, Kylie Baker, going for her third consecutive Patriot League title in as many seasons as she's been with the program. What does she do on a daily basis that instills in you girls the belief that you can come away with yet another conference championship?
Yeah, I think the number one thing is the confidence that she shows in us and the support that she has. Like she understands that we're not just golfers, but we're also midshipmen, and she helps us maximize our time at the course, setting up drills and everything. She's always just there to be a positive light and keep us focused on what we need to be focused on, even when our minds could be anywhere else.
You kind of tee me up for what I want to ask you next because with golf especially, your mental game needs to be on at all times. And here at the academy, you are thinking about 10 different things at once. You have to compartmentalize. How do you pull it off so that you're playing at a high level?
Yeah, I think the easiest part here is the drive over to the course. Like the course isn't exactly here, so the bus ride over every day is kind of just my separation. Whether we're driving in cars to get over there or taking the bus that takes us every day, just having that separation. Like when you go over the bridge, it's time for golf, and when you come back, it's time to be a midshipman again. And I think that separation really helps to like the physical separation helps for the mental separation, which is great.
How have you seen your game grow knowing that you're not a plebe anymore and you get to kind of relax a little bit in terms of academy life?
Yeah, experience definitely helps. I don't have to come back and have all the pressures of being a plebe. I actually enjoy being around here a lot more. So I don't have as much joy being away from here, but I definitely enjoy everything about this place a lot more than I did last year, which is so great. Just seeing all my friends around the academy and having the support from all of them and the golf team. Knowing where I've been before, just knowing that I'm gonna have those same feelings and knowing what to expect has been super helpful in preparing for the championship this year.
All right, Megan, when you go back home from the academy, and whether it's family or friends, when folks point out, hey, Megan, something's different about you since you went to Navy, what is it and why?
Definitely composure. I was a little all over the place in high school, but this place has definitely made me grow up, and it's had me grow up fast. So definitely all the pressures and the experiences. I get to come home and tell all my friends about all the cool things that I'm doing that nobody else gets to experience anywhere else. And the people are really what makes it worth it. So when I go home, I love to take people with me. I'm live only an hour away, so long weekends, anything, whenever we get a little break from golf, I love to take people home with me and just love the people. That's the best part.
Now, are we going to have a large cheering contingent from Woodbine making the trip out there this weekend?
I'll definitely have a lot of family coming. A couple of friends are gonna try and make the trip depending on schedules, so we'll see what happens, but hopefully, yeah.
How do you ladies get another conference championship? What are some keys? What are some things you've really been honing in on practice, especially as you put on the finishing touches here this week?
We've all just been working on what we need to work on. The most important part is just like getting time on course. We've spent a lot of time practicing how to make pars on every hole, up and downs from the usual positions. And that's probably the best part of being at home. We just get to play every day. Like you warm up, you do what you need to do, and then you get out and you get the experience that you need to get before we head into this weekend.
Megan, you don't have to clean up much from your game from a season ago. Score an average of just over 76. That was second best in the team. Where do you feel, though, that your game has grown here in your sophomore year?
Um, Definitely been struggling a little bit throughout the season, but from the fall to the spring, I've had a lot of growth, and mostly in the mental game. I'm not on edge as much anymore. I've settled in. The highs are lower and the lows are higher, so everything is just one straight flat line, and I think that's been my biggest growth. I can play really consistent. I know basically what I'm going to shoot every single time, and I have confidence in myself in every swing that I take. So. That's been my biggest growth.
It's a good mindset to have. I've also heard that you ladies enjoy playing in the warmer weather. How excited are you to see 80s on the dial when you head into play Friday through Sunday?
Yeah, we definitely have not had the best weather so far. Started in Florida with freezing and raining. Not sure how that's possible. Then we went to Alabama and it was freezing and windy and raining. Then we went to Williamsburg and it was freezing and raining again. And it's just been freezing and raining the whole time. So the whole season. So we're so happy to be seeing not only some nice weather, but very little rain on the forecast. And hopefully the wind stays down for us this weekend.
All right, last thing I have for you, Megan. Big picture. What makes it so gratifying to be a part of a group where all you ladies are pulling to be the best and bring home another conference title this weekend?
Honestly, it's just the people. Like that's my favorite part of the academy. That's my favorite part of the team. I wouldn't want to do it with any other group of people. These are my girls, and I just want to reach the finish line with them.
Fantastic. Let's hope you do. Best of luck, and we hope you're hoisting that trophy on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.